Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today to celebrate the achievements of the students from Florida State College at Jacksonville. Before the official program begins, we have a few announcements to make. First, please place all cell phones on silent. Second, in the event of an emergency, please leave through your nearest exit. Note that this may not be the same way you entered. Also, please remain seated until the completion of the ceremony to limit distractions. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce you to the 2023-2024 graduating class of Florida State College at Jacksonville. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the 2023-2024 Florida State College at Jacksonville faculty and distinguished platform guests.
Please be seated. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2024 Adult Education Graduation Ceremony. I am Dr. John Avendano, President of Florida State College at Jacksonville, and I am truly honored to be here tonight to celebrate our graduates and their remarkable achievements and to commemorate this momentous occasion, your graduation day. On behalf of the FSCJ District Board of Trustees, as well as our dedicated faculty and staff, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates this evening. I hope you all know that every person in this room and across our college community and those who are watching online are extremely proud of your accomplishments and for each and every one of you. This is indeed a wonderful achievement, perhaps an achievement that for many of you never thought possible, but you're here. You made it. You made it happen. And believe me when I tell you, there is nothing more satisfying to the soul than when you have a sense of personal accomplishment and personal success. So we thank you for this opportunity to honor you and to share our well wishes and to celebrate alongside you and every excited family member, friends, loved ones, and special guests that we have with us here this evening. And with that, I'd also like to extend our congratulations and gratitude to all the family members, friends, loved ones, and relatives who are joining us this evening, who have inspired our graduates to achieve this tonight. Graduates, graduates, let's give them a round of applause. Unfortunately, sadly, I also know that there are special people who are missing from the audience tonight. Those who would have given anything to see you accept your diploma and cross the stage this evening. There are undoubtedly some empty seats that should be filled with those loved ones who have supported you, who have guided you, and who have inspired you. But unfortunately, they're gone too soon. So if you wouldn't mind, if you would please, join me in a moment of reflective silence, thinking of them, in memory of them. Thank you. Now, for more than 50 years, the adult education program has proudly supported driven individuals. They have worked to enhance themselves. Our students have worked to enhance themselves through education, to change the future for themselves and for their families, and to prepare themselves for success, not only for their work, but also for their life to come. This program was created to equip people with the knowledge and the skills necessary to successfully enter and progress throughout life and into the workforce. It's also so much more than that. This program serves as a springboard to help the adults gain the confidence that they need to reach new heights and to pursue new goals and to find fulfillment, joy, and success. And for all of us, this pursuit of success is an ongoing journey. It's a series of steps along a path made possible through the commitment into continuing your education, your personal growth, and your professional development. And to that end, we are happy to share that this year alone, the Adult Education Program has awarded more than $10,000 to worthy students who have made the decision to continue their education and their studies at FSCJ. In fact, I would encourage all of you to seriously consider continuing your adult education, your continued journey for the next phase in your life. So please know that FSCJ is here to share the ride with you. And so I look forward for those who continue your education to see you one of our many campuses in the years to come. And for tonight, when you walk across the stage to accept your diploma, I want you to think about this. As if we are handing you a key. It is a key that will unlock doors to opportunities that previously would have been outside of your reach. It's also the key that opens the door even wider. With your continued growth, training, and education, you'll be continuing to collect keys throughout your life that will unlock progressively wider doors and more opportunities for your life. In short, as you continue your educational pursuits, each door becomes easier in your entry for the future and for your life. And again, please know that FSCJ will be here to guide you, to support you, and to champion you for those next goals in life. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some of our special platform guests representing here with me this evening. I'm going to start with our leadership team. And each of you, when I announce your name, if you would please stand, remain standing. And to the audience, if you would hold your applause until we recognize every one of them. From our executive leadership team, Dr. Wanda Ford, Vice President of Finance and Administration. Dr. Deb Fontaine, Vice President of Strategic and Institutional Effectiveness. Dr. Cedric Gibson, Associate Vice President of Workforce and Entrepreneurship. Vice President Elliot Strickland, Vice President for Student Development, and Dr. John Wall, Provost, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the outstanding faculty and staff who have dedicated their lives in service and valuable learning opportunities for all of our students. They provide the guidance, the wisdom, the education that's necessary for them to be successful. They are an essential part of our college and the success of our students. We're so proud to have them each and all represented here this evening. Would all the faculty and staff who are in attendance please stand so our graduates can thank you with their applause. There they are. Thank you for your never-ending service to our students. We appreciate you. And now to our graduates, the class of 2024, congratulations. You have all done it. This graduating class, you set your sights on making this moment happen, and you didn't let anything stand in your way. So was it easy? Absolutely not. You most certainly had to do some juggling, prioritizing, and reprioritizing just to get here this evening. Aside from the obvious demands of your classes, your projects, and your studies, you probably also had to balance work, family, and personal commitments, and even some unexpected challenges that came along your way. But that's life. That's what we all face, right? And I know it can be tough at times, and you're probably sitting there thinking, Dr. A, you have no idea what I had to go through. And you're right. I don't. None of us do. We all walk our individual paths and face our own individual headwinds. But I do know one thing, that each and every one of you succeeded. You overcame whatever challenges you were faced with. You faced those headwinds and you came out on top. You came out the victor. And with each of you, you have accomplished with everything that you have accomplished. It is nothing short of extraordinary. Remember that. So tonight, we are here to celebrate all of you. So as you walk across the stage in a few moments, you should feel proud. And I hope that you really do, because we all are proud of you. What you have achieved is something great. Perhaps this was your own personal Mount Everest that you had to climb. And for many of you, you thought that this day would never come. But you're here. No one can begin to understand the many challenges and the obstacles and the setbacks that you had to overcome to persevere and to get to this point. But again, you're here. I hope you all truly understand that to get to this point, it took personal decision, mindset, it took a true commitment and many sacrifices, it took determination and persistence, and it took grit. And you're here. I know that there are a whole host of other reasons that may have caused you to pause, to hit the pause button in your high school years, and no one can imagine all the reasons or challenges that you faced for that decision. But that's behind you now. Again, because you're here. And through your continued commitment, resilience, determination, persistence, and grit, you can continue to move forward. You can climb your next Mount Everest because you're here. Now for tonight, to our graduates, I'm going to ask only two things of you. First, whether you know this or not, you didn't climb your Mount Everest just to be here. You climbed it and reached this achievement to prove something to yourself, and that is that you could do more. To prove for yourself that you could climb higher. So my first ask is this: don't just be here. Look for that next mountain to climb. You all have the tools to be successful. You all have shown the tools that you have through determination, resilience, commitment, and grit. In fact, the moment that you first took that first step in achieving this goal, your future shifted. I hope that you will use this victory to propel yourself into something further, into the future. So keep climbing, because I know you got this. My second ask is please don't minimize the achievement that you're having here this evening. What you've accomplished, what you've earned, and what we're celebrating tonight is so much more than just a diploma and just a piece of paper. This accomplishment is proof of who you are. It is a signal to everyone around you of what you can do, and it is an opening of a key to your future. It's the key that you'll use to open doors for yourself, for your family, for your future generations, and you will inspire and you will be followed in your footsteps by others who see the accomplishment and your achievement here this evening. It's the foundation for you to build upon. And it's also a platform that you can use to enhance the lives of all those around you. So what's next? I want you to take pride. I want you to keep climbing. I want you to bring your support group with you, and I want you to inspire others to take that journey with you. Regardless of what you decide, please know that FSCJ will always be here to support, to guide, and to help you in your journey. And we're grateful to have played a part in your story, and we share in your pride and the excitement that you are all here to celebrate this evening. So please accept my best wishes for your continued growth and your success. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, and all your colleagues and students, I congratulate you on successfully getting your high school diploma. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Congratulations. At this time, I would ask and welcome Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. John Wall, to please share a few words and to introduce our keynote speaker. Dr. Wall?
Thank you, Dr. A, and greetings, class of 2024. What a wonderful afternoon to be here. I want to echo Dr. Avendano's comments to you about the commitment and the dedication that you all have shown in getting to this milestone. It is a very big deal. And each year, we eagerly await the opportunity to celebrate you all and your wonderful achievements as you graduate. You know that in earning your diploma, you are making an investment in yourself. You are leading by example. You're demonstrating the power of your perseverance, and you're showing the people around you that education is one of the most important things you can do for your future. That's also a big deal. And your future is well worth the time and the energy that you've put into it. We could not be happier for you in this moment. By walking across the stage tonight, you are taking steps toward that future, and we're so pleased to have had the opportunity to support you along the journey. So again, congratulations. Dr. A mentioned that we can't know exactly the journey that you've taken, but we want to share with you tonight somebody who has a pretty good idea. I have the honor of introducing our special guest speaker. She's one of our very own team members at FSCJ, Lauren Finch. Lauren's a Jacksonville native, and like all of you, she is a proud graduate of FSCJ's adult education program. After she earned her GED in our program, she continued her education at FSCJ and went on to obtain both an associate in arts degree and then a Bachelor of Applied Science in Supervision and Management. But she didn't show any signs of stopping after that. She went on to Liberty University, and she graduated with a master's in education and a focus on student services. So Laura came back to FSCJ and began working with us in January of 2017. And over the years, she's worn multiple other hats as well. She served as an academic and career advisor, associate director of academic advising services, associate director of admissions and new student orientation, and campus director of enrollment services. In her current position as the director of orientation and student services, she collaborates with individuals all across the college to create a new student orientation session for incoming and transfer students. As if that's not enough, outside of her work, Lauren enjoys spending time with her husband, who is also a member of the college community, and their 4 children. We are truly honored to have Ms. Finch on our team and really pleased to have her here this evening to share her inspiring story with all of you. So please join me in welcoming Ms. Laura Finch.
Good evening. First, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to all the graduates here today. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this wonderful occasion, and it is truly an honor to celebrate with you. As I stand before you, I am reminded of my own journey, a journey that was filled with challenges, opportunities, and moments of growth. But before I get into that, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Lauren Finch, and I am the Director of Orientation and Student Services here at FSCJ. But before that, I was an FSCJ adult education graduate. I grew up navigating the complexities of education while trying to find my place in the world. You see, education, it was never a top priority in my life. I was always way more interested in life outside the classroom, hanging out with my friends, and really doing whatever I wanted to do at the moment. It wasn't until later that I realized that education has the power to transform lives. I dropped out of high school during what should have been my junior year. However, I technically never made it past the 9th grade. I just couldn't pass algebra, no matter how hard I tried. And to be fair, I skipped a ton of school, so I really didn't go long enough to retain any knowledge. After dropping out, I remember wanting to move forward, but I didn't really know what to do. I was unsure of how to bridge the gap between where I was and where I knew where I needed to be. While I was working at Target, I encountered a very dear friend who encouraged me to make something of myself. And would you know it, that this dear friend turned out to be my future husband, and to this day is my biggest supporter. He helped me figure out what my next step should be. And although I knew what it was, I was extremely nervous to move forward. But there was a glimmer of hope, a belief that with determination and support, anything is possible. And that belief led me to FSCJ, where I began my journey to work on my GED. Now, one of my greatest moments of the adult education program was the math class, which is completely ironic, right? Because that's one of the main reasons I dropped out of high school. But it was really cool. I was learning the information. The concepts were starting to make sense. And let me tell you, for as long as I can remember, I have struggled in math. But for the first time in a long while, it was making sense. So I will just say, for all the faculty in the room, shout out to you all, because you are amazing as well. Now, doing well in the math class, that was fuel for my motivation. I still remember the day I received my passing GED results. It was amazing. It was in that moment that I realized, hey, I can do this. I can smash all my goals and I can move forward. But even in that moment of celebration, a question within me lingered. What's next? That question became a driving force in my life, a constant reminder to keep pushing forward and to always seek new opportunities. So I enrolled at FSCJ and I completed my associate in arts and my bachelor degree in supervision and management. And then I did transfer over to Liberty University, where I completed my master's degree in education. But still, that question within me lingered, what's next? So I started working at FSCJ as a student success advisor, and I worked closely with new student orientation, and I absolutely loved it. I loved meeting students who had a story similar to my own. I loved meeting students who didn't have that traditional high school experience. I loved connecting with students who they weren't sure what their next step should be, or if college was even a viable option for them. And I loved connecting with students who, just like me, they were looking for someone to support them and someone to believe in them. So I found a place that I loved, and I know where I wanted to be, but still that question lingered, what's next? And my what's next at FSCJ has turned into numerous roles that have had a profound impact on my life. from student success advisor to academic and career advisor to associate director of admissions and advising to campus director of student services to now what I consider to be my dream role, which is the director of orientation. But none of that would have been possible had I not taken the first step to complete my GED. As I reflect on my experiences and the experiences of the students I've worked with, I've come to the realization that our journey doesn't end with a degree or a certificate. It is an ongoing process of growth, learning, and self-discovery. So here are a few things that I've learned on my journey and that I'm still learning that I want to share with you all today. Number one, embrace challenges. Challenges are not roadblocks. They are opportunities for growth. Don't shy away from them. Tackle them head on and know that each obstacle, each challenge that you overcome strengthens you. Number two, stay curious. The thirst for knowledge is a lifelong journey. Continue to explore new ideas and never stop learning. Number three, make connections. Build meaningful connections. The people you meet along your path will shape your journey in unexpected ways, like when I met my husband while working part-time at Target. Continue to surround yourself with people who inspire you. Number four, embrace failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone to success. Don't be afraid to fail because it will happen to everyone eventually. Take it as a learning experience and continue pushing forward. And finally, what's next? Dream big. Your dreams should be bold. Never stop dreaming. Trust in your abilities and trust in your journey. As you embark on this next chapter in your life, remember the question, what's next? It's not about setting goals. It is about embracing your journey, embracing the unknown, and embracing possibilities. Graduates, the sky truly is the limit to what you can accomplish. And remember, your journey, it doesn't need to look like my own, but it should be uniquely yours. And I am so honored and happy to be here with you this evening, and I'm so proud of all of you. And I truly cannot wait to see what's next for you. Thank you.
Lauren, wow, thank you so much for that message. And I'm just take one moment to just give you a little more insight. Before we were here, I was talking with Lauren and I said, is Mr. Target, I didn't know the Target story, is he here? Because Herschel is such a great supporter. And Lauren shared with me, and she may hate that I'm going to share this with you, her kids just got out of school. They started family vacation. Lauren believes so much in the message she just shared with you. They've gone ahead and she stayed back just to share that with you, with her experience. So please take it to heart and do think about what's next. Thank you, Lauren, so very much. Graduates, it is time. If you would, please stand. Dr. Avendano, the faculty has affirmed that these members of the 2023-2024 class have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective high school or Florida Department of Education high school equivalency program. I hereby recommend them for their diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Wall. Graduates, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the power vested in me by the state of Florida and the District Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the high school or Florida Department of Education high school equivalency diploma with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. I would ask that Dr. Wall assist me with the presentation of the diploma comers and Vice President Strickland.
Jeremy Mims. Meek Samuel Nathan Loy. Francina Early. Dominique Mitchell. Leandra Brown. Jasmine Edwards. Nympha Evans. Aaron Bork. Nicole Irias. Emily Lay. Rita Strang. Ariana Brown. Austin Rivera. Yesenia Landaverde Pineda. Zanaya Travis. Lashonda Sibley. Reginald Hunt. Savannah Washington. Olena Cornell. Kai Winchester. Jaden Smith. Jordan Woody. Aisha Mayu. Kayla Sluter. Fabian Cobo. Yasmin Butler Stevens. Nan Wien. Ronan Irwin do Sacramento. Fior Petiom. Oksana Colson.
your participation. Thank you for your participation in the 2024 Adult Education Program graduation ceremony. In a moment, there will be a recessional of the platform guests. We ask that you remain in your seats until the platform guests have exited the auditorium. Graduates will then be dismissed by row, and you can reunite with your guest just outside the exit.
But we have one more thing. Graduates, please stand. On behalf of the entire college community, we share our warmest congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you for your future. We are proud of you, and we are grateful to have had the opportunity to share in your educational journey to this point. We wish you nothing but great success, and know once again that FSCJ is proud of you and will always be here to support you. And now is the moment that we've all been waiting for. So graduates, your tassel should be on your right-hand side. If you would take your tassel from your right and move it to your left, you are officially a high school graduate. Congratulations.